Hi guys, it's Jake at Canadian Cutting Edge. Today I'm going to look at something a bit different. I've got a custom pouch made by a friend of mine. I'd like to share it with you. I'm going to move the camera a little closer, do a desktop view of this thing. Okay, this is my new leather pouch. It's a dual knife pouch that I got made for me. Holds the Enlon, we can get that name, and there you go, the Enlon EL01. This is the one that the gentleman used to mold my case, so it's got some stains on it from the leather work. I gave him this one on purpose because I've got a wooden one on order, one with wooden scales, that is, on order. And that's the one that's going to live here permanently. And the other knife that goes in there, you know what this one is. It's the Sanren Mew 7010. Ooh, a little bit dirty. I got to clean that guy up. And he lives in here. So yeah, I've got the Enlon flat, like a regular pouch would be. You know, just imagine a single knife pouch. And I didn't want to make it quite a bit wider. He said he'd have to make it an extra, even a 1/4 of an inch wider. That's getting, this is wide already as it is. That's getting a little bit too wide. This is the very first dual pouch he's ever done, so it's kind of a prototype. So it's not all perfect or anything, but it's certainly usable and it's certainly nice. And he's a good friend of mine, and I'm glad to get a custom piece of kit made from him, because he's either 89 or 90. He's getting on there, and he's still just such a vibrant man. He used to teach leather work at the local community college about 30 years ago. He's been a rancher. He still trains cutting horses. He breeds and works with training his own cutting horses. He doesn't ride them for cutting quite as much as he used to. I'm not sure if he does that at all anymore, but he still works with raising horses and training them, and he makes custom saddles and any kind of leather work, and he's just a marvelous man. My friend Nick. And I just appreciate it so much that he made this for me. It's got 2 leather straps in here, so it sits well on, easily fit a 2-inch belt through here, maybe a little bit bigger. And if you have your own Enlon EL01, then you'll know how big this pouch is. And if you don't have one, order one. It's a wonderful blade for a budget blade to have. A great big long, that's right, I think it's just under 4 inches. Just about 10, not quite 10 centimeter blade. So it's just a marvelous knife to have. Oh, my dog sees somebody down the road, but thankfully he's staying calm for now. But that's this pouch. I've got one other question. I can't get, my thumb's not working today. I nicked my thumb the other night, so it's a little sensitive. Let me go deal with my dog, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. The other thing that I'm looking for, I don't have an example of, and I want to know what you guys use to store your knives. Some like a filing system. For those of you guys who collect folder knives, that's what I'm thinking about, folders mostly. So is there some kind of pouch, some kind of bag? Do you use some a chest with drawers that you take out to organize your different knives? Send me a video response or a picture response. Send your email to canadiancuttingedge@gmail.com if you can't do any other response. Because I'd really like to see what you guys use for storage. I don't have a good storage or organization system right now. So I'm looking for ideas for ways to store my knives, keep them organized, keep my Gonzos together and my Enlads and my Sanren Mews and my, all my other knives and, the various kinds of knives that I have. Or I could organize it by the type of knife, small knives, medium knives, long knives, folders, multi-tool knives, all those kinds of things. I really like to know what you guys are doing, what works for you, maybe especially what you found that does not work for you, because I don't want to learn the lessons that you've already done. So if you could help me out with that, I'd really appreciate it. And, didn't quite get it to lock all the way. Always remember, cut towards your chum and not your thumb.